Okay, last thing I have for you for this week was an email from Wayne, and he says, "Hey, I've been a Quicken user for a long, long time. As a matter of fact, I currently still use Quicken 2016, and it's no longer going to be supported by Intuit, and I'm not really interested in getting the latest version because it's only available via subscription, and he's not a person who's into subscription apps. And so he's asking for an alternative, preferably free, although I think that may be a tall order when it comes to banking apps, but I could be wrong. Happy to be proved wrong, and that's because I am actually going to have to throw this out to you in the community because I really don't use banking apps anymore. Last time I actually used a banking app, I was a big fan of iBank from IG Software. It actually still exists, and it's now called Banktivity. I'll have a link to it in the show notes at maccast.com. I think it's still a great option, but just not for Wayne because it's a subscription app. It costs $45 a year, which I think is a pretty decent price. I don't think that's too bad for a really good banking app. It didn't seem like Quicken was overly priced either. I want to say they had different plans ranging from somewhere around $50 to $75 and up, depending upon whether you need business or home or whatever it might be. And I know there's a lot of Quicken fans out there, so I don't know, Wayne, maybe consider upgrading to Quicken. I mean, again, if you're getting a lot of value out of it, it seems like the value would be there, but maybe you just don't use your banking app all that frequently. So I did a little bit more research into some of the apps that are out there. I didn't find anything that looked particularly great for free, although, again, maybe a member of the MacCast community knows of something, but I found a couple of paid apps that, again, weren't too expensive and they were one-time purchases. Two good options to me, and I've actually heard about these apps. I've never personally used them, but I do know people out there who are fans, and I know people in our community who use these. There is Money Dance, and I'll have, again, links to these in the show notes at maccast.com, and also Money Spire. And they seem to have almost all the key features you would want, the ability to integrate with online banking, to do reporting, to do reminders, to have a mobile version so you can get it on your mobile device. I think at least one of them even does investments, which is usually the thing when people ask me about banking apps that they have a hard time leaving Quicken for. Quicken, I guess, does a pretty good job from what I understand if you have investments. So, you know, that seems to be in there. It looks like they'll do bill paying. Again, I don't have a lot of experience with these apps, but if you do and want to send in a quick 2 to 3 minute review of your favorite banking app and maybe talk about some of the significant features and what you like about it, that would be awesome, and we can pass that along to Wayne. So, is there another app that you use or recommend that I haven't talked about? Do you use one of these apps that I found and want to sing its praises? Let us know about it. maccast@gmail.com.